move into a new town and starting on this big adventure, and we just get blindsided by this diagnosis of cancer.
There was a song that came out called Oceans, and it was just perfectly capturing these feelings of chaos. And that song became my life song at that point.
They do surgery on my neck and cut out a football-shaped piece of skin out of my neck, about 4 inches long. One of the things that kept me going through all of it was just the belief, the trust that God would not have brought us together and provided all of the things that He's provided for us, set things up for us so perfectly just to prematurely terminate it. I didn't think that's what was in His heart for us.
Week out from closing on our house, got this bill, $320 something.
$326,000 and change.
It's a bigger number than we can even wrap our heads around, and we're just going to continue to trust that this house is the place we need to be, and that we're on the path that we're supposed to be on, and God's going to take care of this little bill. And He did.
Every CT scan, every PET scan, every test that I've had has come back negative for any other kinds of cancer or anything like that.
We were trusting that God was going to bring us through that, and so we didn't want to be waiting to try to start our family.
During one of my physicals, I ended up trying to see if we could find anything that was wrong with me. Nothing seemed to be.
I didn't know if we would be able to conceive, and for me it was important that if there was a pill I could take, I would take it, but I wasn't interested in pursuing medical means, IVF or other treatments. I felt like if God wanted us to have a baby and our bodies seemed to be able to do that, and it wasn't happening, then maybe the reason for that was that there's a child out there that needs us to be his or her parents. If we can't conceive, then we do need to adopt. And so that was important to me, and it became important to us. Adoption might not be the second choice. It may have always been God's first choice for us. In July, we decided to move forward with Spokane Consultants and put our application in with them, and we currently
In faith, we've set up our nursery. We have a room in our house set aside that we've never moved into. It's set aside from the time we bought the house to be our kids' room. And for now, it's still empty. We have a thing here or there, like we have a crib. We have things for babies that we have set aside that we're ready. We're getting ready.
Just like when couples who are expecting their first child need the help of those around them to figure out the ins and outs of brand new parenthood, we're asking for you to help us as we figure out this world of adoption and becoming parents.
Quite often, life doesn't turn out the way that you think it should or will. I never thought that I would get cancer. I never thought that I'd have trouble conceiving. But through all of it, God has proven trustworthy. And that's probably the most important thing to hold on to, is the fact that God is so worthy of our trust. Regardless of how life turns out and the things that happen, we may not see it right away. It may be years before we understand the things that we go through. But continuing to walk in faith and trusting God is really the most important thing.